Yo, Lewis, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on?
I got a question. I got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Would you, for my birthday, would you buy me a shot?
Yeah, of course.
What kind of shot would you buy me?
Dude, tequila.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Get
How
it
about dinner?
wow.
Would you buy me dinner?
Yeah, dude, for you, of course, I'll get you dinner.
But like a nice dinner or like a McDonald's or something?
Nah, bro, I'll take you to a nice little restaurant, you and the kids, Chili's.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about $5,000?
Hell nah!
Wait a second.
What happened?
I got
You didn't
the
play the whole
wrong
intro.
I got the wrong one.
Wait, can we do it again? Can you just?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it again. Go, Mike. All right, Mike, go. Start. Hey, pretend it didn't happen. All right, ready?
But
And
would you buy me dinner at like, a good steakhouse? So how about that?
yeah, bro, I'll take you to what's this place called? Yeah, right.
Prime 112?
Outback,
Prime
Outback
112?
Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse?
Outback Steakhouse.
All
I'll
right.
take you there.
How about $5,000?
Hell no, you crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, I'll be honest. When I saw Jag and Jazz there, I was like, "Damn, they beat me here too, dude!" Like, and actually, they were. They're gonna be the podcast guests. Then they were like, "Nah, Josiah, go ahead. You go ahead. You do it."
Just
Thank you guys,
say,
dude.
they would
Oh
say,
my
Josiah,
God.
you go first. We're friends.
That's what I'm
It's your
saying. They're
birthday.
like-
They're gonna let you go. It's okay.
So it's your birthday too. Happy birthday,
birthday, dude.
Josiah,
Thank you.
dude. Hey, man, congratulations, Josiah. Josiah's turning.
I was about to say, is it really is your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday.
Oh man, yes. Annie list says at some point can we see the baby, dude?
Dude, right here, bro. Here.
Oh, let me see. It's gonna be.
I had a feeling. Aisha, baby. That's your baby too.
Oh,
baby.
dude.
That's fine.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Croqueta Chat.
Hi.
We are
What's up,
recapping episode 3 of The Amazing Race. Michael's here, Michelle's here, I'm here, and Mr. Josiah, Philly man himself.
What's
I
up?
call him
Philly in the house.
a big pun because he's the master of puns.
Oh my God, seriously.
Yes, he
That's what I
is
wanna be,
pun
dude. I wanna be big
master, dude.
I heard Josiah was coming on the show, and I was like, why do you even need me there? Or I could just sit back, relax. I don't got to do my segments.
People are like, please save us from those dad jokes. No, I don't only make dad jokes. It's just that like most of my jokes are either cursing or a lot of times I would say people's names, like, and they kept telling me, dude, they were like, stop saying our names. Like, we can't use that. So the dad jokes made it the most.
And how's being a dad?
Dude, awesome. I just get to make the jokes all the time now, and there's no one that can hold me back.
Yes.
No, dude, it's
Now
been
it's legit.
awesome.
Now it's legit.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. Before it was like, what are you doing? But now everybody's like, he is a dad. It's okay now. Dude, it's been really, really awesome, man. It's been a whole like adventure in itself. It's like the Amazing Race in so many ways where you work together and you have to figure these things out, dude. And it's been really cool. A real like awesome journey. And our baby's great. Yeah, she's
That's a
healthy,
beautiful
so we're
thing.
happy.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Mike, any advice for this new dad?
Have you gotten your New Balance yet?
Oh, dude, dude, you know what's crazy? It's funny you say that, bro. Because I was getting a dad like outfit for when I was gonna leave the hospital. New Balances are back in. They're so expensive,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I had to
yeah.
buy knockoff white shoes. I was like, I'm not gonna spend like $60 on New Balances. So I bought like cheap like Amazon shoes that like are like Pico or something like
Bro,
that.
I've
So
got
no.
I've got some Nikes, and now the kids are just like, "What are you, an old guy? Like, what is this?" And I'm like,
Like, New
"Bro,
Balance
Air
is
Force Ones, Are
in."
you serious?
dude, yeah.
And Josiah, I know you're on TikTok. Have you seen that TikTok with the dad getting the New Balances for the first time, and he uses the sound from the Lion King, and it goes, "It is time."
Yeah.
And
Dude,
he-
it's
Bro.
Is it
You
that?
haven't
is it
done that yet?
Old dad? Is it that old dad with
Yeah.
like the glasses? I love that
Yes,
guy,
I
man.
love that dude.
No,
That
I
guy's
didn't do
awesome.
that yet, Louis, because it's like $60. I'm paying $60 for the New Balances. It's crazy, and I'm back in.
Well, it is time to talk about the race.
It is time. It is time. So we're recapping episode 3, where Natalie and Steph got their first place win. You know, kind of, sort of. We see Matt and Megan go home. They were a great team to watch, honestly, and I think I finally saw somebody or met somebody that's more clumsy than my wife and my sister. Like, Megan had 2 falls in 3 episodes, dude.
I think I probably had some falls. They were just not
Yeah,
shown.
you tumbled down the stairs.
I did.
That was so great, Josiah, because we were in Italy, where we're getting a clue up some steps, up like on a bridge, kind of, and she had slipped, missed a step, and she went like down like 7 steps on her ass, bam, 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 on the steps. And I look back and I just go, first fall of the season.
Yeah, it doesn't even hold
And-
me up.
No, bro, we were laughing, and there was other teams running around. And I thought for sure that was gonna be on the episode, but I guess not.
Dude, you know what's crazy, man? And it's gonna circle back to Jag and Jazz, which is a big thing that's gonna be talked about for sure. I fell on purpose opening run, and they didn't air it. And I planned it, and I told them I was gonna do this because I did not want people viewing us as a threat. So like, I didn't know that we do like 17 takes of the first run, you know? So the first run, bro, I purposely, and I called Jeff because Jeff saw the preview, like Jeff from Pops and Jeff, he saw the preview, the first episode. I was like, dude, I have one question. Did they put the fall in there? And he was like, no, dude, they did not. So like, I fake fell at the beginning, and I didn't want people to see us as a threat. I cut my shoes up and everything, dude. My wife was like, that was so dumb. This was like, why would you do that? And it
That's
didn't make the
actually
cut.
really funny because I feel like there's a lot of teams that try and act like they don't know the race when they finally get in the race. And ours was, we were in orientation and we were going to act like we didn't know what things were. We were going to be like, oh, what's a roadblock? Can you explain it again?
Yes.
But then they were like, there's going to be no U-turns this season. And then that all went downhill.
Oh, you were like, yeah, why would we do that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys remember this on season 5 of episode 4? It was the best season
I
ever.
heard
Like,
every single podcast.
yeah. But all right, let's get into it. All right, we're bringing this back, Josiah. I'm not sure if you've been watching our recaps this season, but we've changed our segments. We have not done Michel por favor, but today
It should be back.
today it's coming back, and we're gonna explain why in a second.
Oh,
So
that's
let's
crazy.
bring it back. Michel, por favor.
Good luck.
No,
Travel safe.
Racing Race, ¿por qué? No,
Michel, cálmate, calm down.
¿por qué?
Michel, por favor. That girl, that little girl on the floaty always cracks me up.
I think the last episode I was that girl in the floaty, just like
Okay, yes, we're bringing back this segment
What
because Michelle was watching this, and I've never seen her so mad when watching an episode of The Amazing Race.
it's driving me crazy.
And she was just like, why? So we wanted to talk about this, and I'm going to play devil's advocate with Michelle. I do feel this way, but I do feel similar to how she feels, what I'm trying to say. But I'm up to try to play the other side. But Michelle, like, you were watching the show, right? And now just describe what
I'm
you were.
pissed off. That's what I am.
Why are you pissed?
Oofale.
It sucks because I'm watching my friends, right? And to tell you the truth, Jag and Jazz are actually getting everything they want right now, everything they desire. They are getting people to hand them express passes, get them like Natalie and Stephanie stopped, gave them
them
directions. Like
yeah.
everybody's loving them, being nice to them. and they're the top contenders right now. Like, how do you help someone that's on top when you just pass them? There's been so many circumstances, the directions, when people are helping each other in alliances and moving in groups, like the whole helping thing. I understand why they're doing it, because they're playing. I heard this in James' podcast. They're playing Amazing Race Big Brother style, because it's kind of like if there was like a jury at the end and they're trying to impress everybody so that they get picked at the end. But they need to remember that if Jag and Jazz are the strongest, you can't keep them up there. You got to take them down somehow, not become friends with them and stay up there with them. Because at the end of the day, Jag and Jazz are going to beat you, or they're going to leave you behind. Like, they're going to be really nice to you, help you, but they're the stronger team, and it's driving me crazy.
So let's talk about one event at a time, right?
Okay, sorry.
So one event where you were just like, what? ¿Por qué? Was, and I kind of felt this way too, was when another team wrote down directions for a team that's behind them. When that team is running in first place. And I was just like, hell no, I'll never do that. So Josiah, what were your thoughts when that happened on this episode?
Dude, so I have so many thoughts, right? So I'm gonna be honest. I could play devil's advocate very easily for this because no, I hear what you're saying with like when we're watching, I'm like, why would anyone help Jag and Jazz? Like, you should be going. They're so good, right? And then I everyone knows. Well, not everyone knows, but I have not seen Big Brother. Like, I don't watch the show. Like, it's just not my show for me. And so I'm learning about these people for the first time, right? But in the Discord, which is like the only social media website I can like talk through, so I scream through it. People are like, apparently, Jag was really good at challenges, right? And Amazing Race plays itself to that, right? So it's not so much how much do people like me, it's more like, are you able to work with your partner and move forward strategically, right? But some of the things that are happening, I have always felt this way as a fan, and I said this in the Discord, right? Like I said, as a fan, I don't like alliances in the Amazing Race. That's not, I don't think that's a big part of it. I don't love it. But what I've always felt is it's on everybody else to realize I'm not in that alliance and I need to gun after it. And like something that wasn't really shown heavily on our season is that when I felt that Jack and Carson, Scott and Lori, and Jonathan and Anna were in an alliance, I wanted all of them punished. I did. Like, I was like, and the double U-turn, when two of them got U-turned, I was like, that's punishment for the alliance.
Success.
We're even now. Whatever happens now, you're good. And then I wanted Jack and Carson punished, and it did not happen, right? But that's how I felt. And I feel like everybody else should figure out we're not in that alliance, and we should do what we can to get that alliance, right? That's how I feel deeply about it. And if it doesn't work, then the alliance worked. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Here's
with
my
it.
take on it. I think it's a really weird thing, but Amazing Race, if you think about it, it's a solved game, right? Like if you think high level about games in general, once you figure it out and you solve it, you try to figure other strategies around how to maximize or how to get as far as you can, right? So in this case, Jag and Jazz, the other team who got in third, I forgot their names off the top of my head right now, but they've kind of figured it out, right? Like,
Eric and
Tucker. They figured it out and they know how to do these challenges quickly. So to them, it's not a, how do I get through the challenges? How do I, da-da-da. It's more of like, how do I get into the social game? How do I get in even further so that they're not thinking about, I'm a target right now and da-da-da-da. Like, it's getting way too much for me. So I'm actually going to blame production. I'm going to blame production because I think, just like Josiah, if these things are starting to happen, they're not bringing in enough twists. They're not punishing teams that are over strategizing and trying to take advantage of every little situation, and ultimately you get that big split of people who are just more advantaged in doing challenges and stuff. I don't know. To me,
True.
But Mike,
I'm
so
getting
how
pissed
would
off.
you, if you were production, how would you solve this? How would you create anti-alliances or stop alliances from forming? Because it's very difficult to do that as production.
Well, I mean, here's a very, very quick example, just off the top of my head, right? You do a challenge, but the challenge has you stop at different blocks. Everybody's at a different block, and so nobody can talk to each other, right? That way, when they leave, you can't even see them. You don't know what car they're in, or you don't know what block they're in, or you don't.
Yeah.
It might be harder logistically, but then they can't really talk to each other. They might group up at some point, but they have to do stuff separated, and you have less avenues to kind of like social game it.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
the double
that.
U-turn, that was really good, right? Things like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's happened already, where the Amazing Race, ever since season 32 of James' season, when they started giving away the answer sauerkraut, D'Angelo was stuck there, had no idea how to unscramble those letters in Germany, and he would have been stuck there for hours. But they allowed him to kind of like just stick around and give the other team the answers, and not like when you finish a task, not go to like an answer room. Oh, you get it right, you leave through another exit so you don't see the other teams. I feel like they're starting to do that now with completing tasks. What are you gonna say, babe?
I like what Jonathan is saying. I just saw him write it. That you're not allowed to help your teammate during a roadblock, but they should make that rule for like every challenge.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
Yeah, I like
Good
that.
point.
The problem right now, I feel, is that there's no equalizer that's making all the teams come together. So right now we're watching this big gap. It's like one group is just traveling together and another group is, it's like two separate races and they're not catching up to each other. So you can't see like, I feel like, for example, like Kyland and Taylor, I feel like they are probably really good and we don't even see anything of them.
They've been
right
number
now.
9 3 times.
Exactly, but I'm saying
Crazy.
But they can't catch up because of the time.
Yeah.
You know, like if there was like an equalizer, I personally felt, which we will probably talk about later, but there should have been a challenge right before the driver's seat, or like an equalizer first and a challenge before, so you fight for the driver to get to the driver's seat.
I think that in defensive production, I think they planned it that way, Michelle. I think you're exactly right. I think they planned it that way. And then the train delay from the episode before, they didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
the teams arrived so late, because that's when they showed up. They were like, you have to wait until like 9 a.m., right? But the teams were so far behind, they didn't even make it in time. I think they wanted an equalizer, and it just didn't happen. And what's crazy is being in Europe and taking the trains, that changes so much. Whereas with, dude, like when we were on airplanes, it was an equalizer all the time, because the flights are set. You know, like it's not set for you. You can go and try to find another flight and stuff, but you're tied into the flights. With the trains, like if you're on a second train and that train gets delayed and delayed and delayed, then that other train's going, like, the train system, I think, is messing a lot of things up. I think they wanted an equalizer and they didn't get it. So I agree, like hopefully they get an equalizer.
For us, we had it was 15-minute separation between groups. So even something as small as that, like it goes, if let's say you get penalized for getting later than other people, but at least smaller gaps. The hours is insane.
Will and James on the chat, so they are saying that alliances have been part of the race season 1, and that's where it's like, I agree with James here. I'm not so against alliances, but I feel like most fans are, and I sometimes don't understand that.
I think
right?
there's
And
gonna be consequences here. Look, how about this one, right? When you lose and you get kicked out of the race, maybe you have the option to sabotage a team, and whoever's losing is going to sabotage an alliance team. I mean, it's just going to happen, right? Because the alliance teams are usually just higher up.
Wow.
You know, like
So-
what else
so-
like
messy,
that?
dude.
It's dude,
Messy.
and look, man, like Will and James have probably heard so many things of alliances. They want to, dude. And it's like I said again, like I've said before, you won $1 million you doing an alliance, right? Dude, if I can win $1 million, and I'll fucking team up with you tomorrow, bro. Don't worry.
Yes.
Like, so my point is, like, I like, even when I watched Will and James season, believe me, Will and James have probably heard so much about the alliance. And by the way, is it Mayan 5? I really want to end this because people keep saying Mine 5. I don't think so. Isn't it
What is
Mayan
that?
5? Can they say that in the chat? Like Mayan. like the
Oh, I
Mayan
thought it was
ruins.
mine, like in the
Dude,
mine.
everyone
Oh,
says that. I need them to clarify that.
no,
for
it's
me,
not
because
Mayan. They were in Colombia.
Why
I
did I think it
think
was like Mayan ruins? And okay,
I
so
don't
if it's
know.
Mine 5, then
they're in
then fine.
assault
I would love
mines.
I would love what was it? Anyways, either way, man, my point is, like, I do think that I think that people deserve
Mine
in our
five,
season.
mine like the salt mines 5.
Mine. Oh wait, sorry, wrong one.
It is fuck, man. So I've always like argued that, and people are like, no, it's not Mayan, it's mine. And I was like, no fucking way. Okay, so it was. It's fine. Fuck, it's mine. But so my point is here, like, in our season was a season of twists, right? So every single episode, it was like you couldn't predict, right? And you could be like, okay, with this twist, maybe we can get this alliance, right? I think that creates things. I just want an opportunity for people that are not in an alliance to get their get back, right?
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
U-turns, things like that. And so I think production is doing that, but you can't
Yeah.
ban alliances. It is a way to get forward, but I just wish that people who are not in it, and I think there is, and who knows what's coming next.
No,
I think
and
people
Jag and Jazz are dominating that. Like they are
dominating.
taking over. They got the
Yeah.
express pass. They got their good alliances. They
Yeah.
got them to share to not be the one to do the driver's seat. Like
It
they
you can't
are
hate people for
playing
winning,
the
man.
game. Yes,
Yeah.
Can't
they
hate
are doing so
can't hate
good.
the players. Can't hate the players. Gotta hate the game.
The
Yeah.
Terminators.
So
Yeah.
so I guess what some people don't like is the extent of helping, right? I think writing down directions for another team when you're in first place is too far. And that's where it's like, what are you doing? Come on. And then this whole snowball of I hate alliances, blah, comes down in this show because of things like that, right? And then at the end of the episode, you have Jag and Jazz stepping aside and giving first place to their alliance member, right? So as Stephanie and Natalie, if you were Stephanie and Natalie, would you? First of all,
Please stand
I would
up.
never give anybody first place, and that's just me, right? I'm all about who is FaceTime. Oh, you guys hear that? Sorry. And I would never give first place. Hell no. But at the same time, I've never been in the position of Jag and Jazz, right? And look, they gave up $5,000,
I think they did a very good
and
job.
they have an explanation, and they explained on the Purple Pants podcast with Brooke and Bryce about their mindset, and I want to share this.
Alliances. That being said, there's alliances, and then there's stepping out of the way so that somebody else can get a first place on a match. Did you feel that first was so much more intimidating than first stepping out of the way to get second?
Let me ask you this. What's the key difference between 3 firsts and 2 firsts and a second?
A prize.
No. So a prize is the flashy thing that they show you.
Yes.
The key difference that it shows you is that we are beatable. We are the talk so far because there's only been 3 legs and we've gotten first. So we're the only people can talk about for who to beat. And we're trying to lower our threat level because what we talked about a lot going in is like, we actually don't care about the first leading up to the final leg. The
Well, that's
final
true.
first is the only first that actually matters.
Yeah.
Amen. Ring your bell. Ring your bell. That is a ring of
Entire
a bell
time.
statement.
But
They better work. Drop that
I
mic.
agree, right? I wholeheartedly agree. I think that as fans, we want to see things get mixed up. I understand it. As a fan,
Yes,
you don't want to see
exactly.
people getting first every single time. At the end of the day, sometimes I like to see people outright win, right? People hated Michael Jordan. People hated Tom Brady. Now they're not fucking, I don't know if there's Tom Brady and Michael Jordan of The Amazing Race. I'm just saying, right? Like, people don't like to see the same people winning. So
Absolutely
what I
not. My
think,
1972 Dolphins will always have a place in my heart.
1972, bro, that when they didn't even have helmets and just crashed into each other with their heads.
That's all we hold on to, Josiah, dude. Come on, give us a break.
Well,
You and your reigning Super Bowl champions.
Well, you know what? Jag and Jazz, we were beatable by Natalie and Stephanie that episode.
But were they?
Yes, they were because they won the beer part. They could have left. Imagine how long they took taking directions. And the other 2 challenges, they got no help from them. They got to the mat at around the same time. If not, Jag and Jazz would have had to.
should
They
go
were
wrong.
running at the
Those
same
2
time.
minutes.
Nat and Steph would have run the episode if they didn't stop for them. And Jag and
here's
Jazz,
ano-
I love
here's a-
them, you know. But
Here's another kink in there, to throw in there. They won. Nat and Jess made this alliance, and they used it and won $5,000 for it. At the end of the day, right? They, for whatever reason, I understand what you're saying. Jag and Jazz could have run in there, but they didn't. At the end of the day, Nat and Jess made an alliance with a team that is strong and good, stayed ahead, and at the end of the day, that team stepped out of the way and they
yeah,
got
they
first
could have
place.
done it on their own. They
Oh,
could have
I
been
mean,
like,
yeah.
I won.
Yeah,
But I'm
does it
saying
feel-
they
my
won,
own.
right?
But does it feel a little worse when somebody gives you first place?
$5,000.
No, I wouldn't care.
Always feels good.
I mean, no, I'm still running on the mat. No. Oh, you want to give me first place? Thank you. No, but what I'm trying to say is like, I don't know. Maybe it takes a little bit out of it. It's like, they had to give me first place.
What's crazy about that is also Jag and Jazz made a deal with them, which this wasn't shown. I wish it was. They said, we're not going to tell people. If I was Nat and Jess, everybody would know that they stepped out of my way, right? I want the target back on Jag and Jazz. But they made a good deal. That's smart of Jag and Jazz to be like, we're not going to tell people we stepped out of the way. I don't know what Nat and Jess are going to do, but my inner soul watching this as a fan, I hope Nat and Jess say, hey, Jag and Jazz stepped out of our way,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's a lot of New Balances. Exactly, Jonathan.
So we have Jag and Jazz stepping out of the way. They explain their mindset. They are playing this game so brilliantly, dude. Like every aspect, every way they every alliance, how they move aside for the driver's seat. They give themselves 3 crates. They step aside for another team. They have the eye on the prize, dude. Shout out to them. And now let's get into our next segment.
Can we?
Wait.
Wait. We're going retro here. Let's go a little more retro. Is that okay?
Why?
Is that okay, Lewis? I
haven't seen this segment in a while, dude.
Since we're talking about all of this, let's talk about the audience and how they feel about these episodes, right? Because Michelle's a little upset. Well, so is Waza2580, okay? Let's go. Please stop. Let's go.
Okay. Next episode, it's a drinking game. Every time they say let's go, you drink.
Bro, you're gonna die.
Wasted.
Bro, you're gonna need an ambulance in 10 minutes in for
Ambulance.
sure.
Struggling with Big Brother this season. It feels like all they say is "Let's go," and it's so infuriating. Also, not into the dynamics between the teams because they all know each other and are helping each other. Maybe I'm just old.
Is Let's Go a Big Brother thing?
No, it's
Waza. Imagine how old Waza
Oops,
is.
my bad.
Oh, there he is. Just
There he is. So yeah, what do you think, Lewis, Michelle?
Dude, there's a lot of let's goes. It's just a generational thing. I feel like I used to teach martial arts to kids like 10 years ago, and the little kids started saying, "Let's go! Let's go!" And now those kids are older now, running the Amazing Race. So I feel like it's just what they did back in the day and what they do now. Dolly.
Gee willikers.
Holy shit.
All right.
Just like
That's what we would say. I feel
shit is fat.
90.
Bring it on. I don't know.
Rad, dude.
All right. Next one by Hospital Select 2053. I keep my finger on the mute button in the hopes of killing every damn "Let's Go." It's so annoying.
So I see there's a trend here, Mike.
Let's go, Hospital
Can you
Select.
imagine? It's just like mute. It's like they're muting the whole show.
They wouldn't catch it. Let's.
All right, last one. I just want Seabod. I just want them to actually race and stop helping each other.
That's me. Sorry.
That's Michelle's burner account. No, and what else does it say? Anything? I mean,
It's Michelle's burner account.
so I feel like it's just it's a lot of people are feeling this way, but I do kind of get it this episode with the writing down direction for the team. By the way, we'll talk about that later. Anyways, let's go. All right, Mike brought back a segment, dude. Let's go. That's why you wanted to call this episode "Let's Go." Let's know. All right, let's go. Moving on to the Wheel of Ropics. Welcome to this segment called the Wheel of Ropics. What's a Ropic, you ask? A Ropic is a race topic. Josiah's gonna spin the wheel. My wheel's out of order. My wheel's not working today. Mike, I know your wheel's out of order. Josiah has the only wheel in this episode. Insane. And the Ropics on the wheel are... Let's go! That's kidding. Just kidding. That's not a Ropic. I should have made a Ropic that. Oh, Ropic number 1. Stop it! Stop! Where's that from? Stop.
I don't know.
It's like Saturday Night Live.
Keep it going.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's Stuart.
Stuart, stop! Stop it. Second Ropic. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom! Third Ropic. What if? And last Ropic. Turning the corner. All right, Josiah, go ahead and spin our only wheel for us, please.
Dude, I'm so glad I get to do this because I don't know if you remember, but the first time I got to spin the wheel, I thought there was an actual wheel, and I was like so fucking confused. I'm just glad I get to.
Whoa, what do you
It
mean?
is an actual
Oh.
wheel.
Thank you for sending the wheel here, Lewis. All right. It's spinning.
Dude, the wheel's
What
right in
did
front of
land
your
on?
face.
What did it land on? What did it land on?
Oh, stop it!
Stop it!
Look what I can do.
I love that show, dude.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Stop it! So this is what I kept yelling, not like that, but that's what I kept yelling at Alex when he kept on dumping his beer, dude. And he's the
Oh
only
my
person
God,
that was showing
please.
dumping the beer. I was just like, no, what are you
Drink
doing?
it.
And Cat, at least, yes, bro, yes. At least, and Cat is over there like, why is he dumping his beer? I'm rooting for Alex. We keep in touch a lot online, and I'm glad he finished his task. But I thought he was done.
Yeah,
I thought he
yeah,
was
me
done.
too,
yeah.
me too, me too.
I think a rule of the race: do not be a perfectionist. I feel like he was trying to get it
Yeah.
perfectly. Everything had to be right. You know, he wanted too much suds. He'll throw it out. It was like most teams were waiting till the suds would go down and refill it. Stop being a perfectionist. You guys like this task?
I thought it was cool. I like it.
I liked it.
I honestly, I really liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I would have definitely drank the beer instead of pouring it out. Dude, but with just, I've just been.
I think they had a rule not to drink it. Like they
Oh, really?
specifically
Oh, because
said
they were
it.
driving too.
But
Good
on
luck
our
keeping
on
me on
our
that rule.
season, there was beer, and Derek drank the beer, and I think that's why they probably put the rule on the actual like paper.
Oh my God, Derek.
But
absolutely.
he wasn't allowed to drive after he drank it,
Yeah.
Oh
even
no
though it wasn't like a
way.
lot of beer.
If you see that first episode, you see Claire driving to the pit stop because they told him he can't drive
That's
now 'cause he
so
choked the beer.
crazy. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
which is insane. Which
Good.
is insane.
Good for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But,
One thing
but
yeah.
go ahead. You go. All right,
So,
I'm gonna go. No, you
okay,
go.
you go. So basically, wait, no, you go.
Baby, he's our guest. Let him go.
Josiah.
What I wanted to say about Alex and Kat, like I don't know them, but I saw them not in the beer section. I think they did a good job in this episode communicating while frustrated, right? Like again,
sure.
I don't know their relationship outside of here. I like anything about it. But what I saw was like they were frustrated. They let that out, and I think it's really cool. I love seeing it because hey, the race is really frustrating, like really frustrating. And this
Yeah.
is just the beginning. Honestly, when it gets down, you all know how it is when it gets down to like when there's like 5 teams left. It's like intense, right? And the race throws things at you. I thought they did a really good job, like him pouring that out, just her being able to keep it together, and like he's like he really keeps it together for her like a lot of the time. I just thought that was really cool to see that dynamic of like a couple that's like frustrated with each other, letting it out, but also like being respectful at the same time. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and vice versa too, because Alex was getting a little bit upset when he was in the
Yes.
front of the plow, and
That's what I was
Kat's
really
like,
thinking of.
yeah, and Kat was like, hey, I'm just trying to support you. I'm trying
Yes.
to cheer. I forgot exact words that she said, but Kat did really good this episode because Alex was having a tough time
Yeah.
with both these tasks, and we'll get to
I
the
like
other
them.
tasks.
No,
but they're great.
Really
They're a great
growing
couple
on
to
me.
watch.
I mean, I've always liked them, but they're really growing on me this episode.
One thing I do wish they could have done with this task was the driver's seat. I wish maybe they would have added maybe more crates, make this a little bit harder, maybe 3, 6, 9 crates
Finish you
instead of 1, 2, 3.
But then they had to like.
Get low, get low, get low.
Oh well, you know what was something interesting? Rubina in another podcast said that they only demonstrated it once because you know how you usually like go look at the
get to see,
demonstration
yeah.
over and over again. They only did it once for them, which
That's
that's
a
interesting.
game changer because you don't catch things the first time. I was big on all the tasks that I had to watch somebody. I was big on watching it from beginning to end, That's another race tip. Watch the demonstration from beginning
Like
to
16
end.
times, right?
Don't stop. Yeah, and if you forget something a part, go back, watch the demonstration. Some people just skip. Okay, I know what's. Okay, I saw the first part, and they try to do the first part without watching the last part. Wrong. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
That's a game changer. I did not know that. Interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that you only get to see it once. That's crazy. It was cool
Crazy.
too that somebody like worked in a bar and like had done taps and stuff and done like
My
yeah.
girl that would have won first place by herself.
There it is.
and
Go
her
ahead.
teammate.
Go off, Michelle. Let her know.
She
Let
would have
them
given
know.
directions.
All right. Go ahead and spin the wheel again for us, Josiah. It's right next to him. I'm surprised it's not like hitting you in the face.
It's about to hit his
Vroom
socks.
vroom.
Vroom vroom, baby!
Wait, I haven't seen any ass. I haven't seen any shaking. I haven't seen any shaking.
Maybe no shaking today.
Wow.
Maybe no
it's
shake
classy.
today.
Classy.
Classy.
It's classy.
Very classy.
Vroom,
What's up, Melbourne, Australia?
Let's go.
Wow. Wait, that's
Love
kinda
what you guys
cool.
did with the kangaroos over there. I love Australia. I'm just kidding. I was really disappointed in kangaroos. They're not impressed by them at all. They're just pests there.
Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah,
and they have
I was
like,
so excited to meet kangaroos, and everyone in Australia is like, they're like possums to us.
yeah, they're like the gators for
No
us.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't
No.
like them. No. Yeah.
Yeah. When I go to Hawaii, I go to we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon. I asked the guy, "Hey, aren't you scared of sharks?" And he's like, "No." Where are you guys from? Miami. He goes, "Aren't you scared of gators?" I'm like, "No."
No.
So,
Are
all
you
right,
afraid of hurricanes?
hell no. All right, vroom vroom, baby. All right, what is that about? I don't know. What did I write here? Oh, driver's seat. I already talked about that. 369, 369. Spin the wheel again, Josiah.
There it is. Oh, it sounds.
What did it land on? What if?
That's crazy that, you were able to send the wheel with all the right topics, like, right on time. I know you wrote them, like, not too long ago.
Dude, and every time he spins it, it lands on a different Ropic, which is insane.
It's amazing.
The odds are in my
Odds
favor.
are wow. All right, so what if you were another team and you saw directions written on another team's car? What would you do?
Oh, I love that. Oh my God, I love that. I know what I'd want. I know what I would want me to do is to take those directions. I love that, dude. Oh, I wish it happened.
Dude.
I wish it happened.
I will if I see those directions. Thank you.
Okay,
Go
here's
on.
the thing. I would want to take them, but I wouldn't have to take them because I have a teammate who would
No,
have
but you're
done it
sabotaging
I
another
know,
team.
but I'm saying I have a teammate who would do it
Luke
for
should
me.
do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Honest to God, Alyssa would do that. It would. I would be so. For honestly, like I want to be like, oh, I would take it off the windshield, dude. I know. I would be like, Alyssa, babe, that's their directions. And she'd be like, dude. Alyssa would take it and then write the wrong directions down and put it back.
That's what I was gonna say. What if you make a fake friendship with another team, and hey, I'm gonna write you the directions. It's on your car. You send them to the opposite side of the country.
I would
Okay, wait.
love that.
So you get directions in your car, right? You think it's from your alliance. Would you trust those directions, or do you stop and ask for your own?
You'd have to. Let me tell you, there's few people that I would trust. That I would trust.
I'm getting my own.
I'm thinking of our
100%.
season, and really, like anyone that would have written it down on our season, no one would have done it on our season. Nobody. I mean, Mark and Brett were some of our closest allies in that. They didn't even tell us to flip over the damn cipher. All right, like they
Nobody.
just told us they saw us before the cipher,
Yeah.
and they didn't say anything to us. So
It's so fun. All right,
Yeah, this
I
season
what
is-
if? What if
Oh, there's
you
more.
see another team's car keys on the floor?
Ooh.
Well, the problem is you
Is
can't
there-
do anything to them, right?
Is there rules against
There
that?
is a rule. You know why there's a rule, man? The jockeys in that one season would like steal people's bags. I forget what season it was. Dude, they were crazy, bro. They were crazy. They tried to use their watch as like a tip, like to get the. They did crazy stuff, and there's so many rules on like you
Yeah,
can't touch.
I think
other
there's a
people's
rule against that now
belongings.
that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I would
I
go.
wish though.
I would be like, ooh, nice.
Just kick some dirt on it so it could like so they won't find it as easy. Oh, sorry.
I would be plowing next to it like 13 times, hoping the dirt falls on it.
Looking for my clue. What if you're another team? Oh wait, I don't like this one. We already
Well,
talked
dude,
about that
with
too.
with the keys, there is something I wanted to say about that. Like, I love that Joseph and Adam were like so positive about it. Well, actually, there was a cool moment. They weren't so both positive about it. One of them was like, "Dude, we can't be like spending the whole time looking for this keys," and the other one was like, "Well, we have to, right?"
Yeah,
And
you
in
have
the
no
Amazing
choice.
Race, that's the attitude that like gets you further, right? Like, and in life, honestly, like sometimes things just suck. And you got to be like, oh, we're here now, and we got to do it. And they did it, right? But it was cool seeing that moment. I don't know which one of them said it, but one of them was like, "Dude, we have to. There's nothing." And then they found it, and they had this whole thing of like it was our own like needle in the haystack. I just like seeing that shit that truly I feel like translates to real life. Play out on the race where you have to have that attitude like, "Dude, we're here now. This sucks, and we just got to deal with it. It'll get you further."
So Jonathan says the Globetrotters got penalized for moving bags, and William James says 20s, 20. Found another team's money and took it too. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too, and that was allowed because the 20s found it. It wasn't like they stole it.
Yeah, it was on the floor.
That
Yeah,
other
it
team
wasn't
like
like they
really
stole it.
dropped it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of drama about that.
All right, go ahead and spin the wheel one more time. I'm hoping it lands on the last Ropic.
Dude, I'm hoping too. Stop
Did it land on?
Dude, I only know 3 Ropics, dog.
Your wheel only came with 3 Ropics?
What? We're returning that wheel because the last Ropic was turning the corner.
Dude, that's
You
actually
didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
No. You never said that.
He did.
I
forgot
said
to
that.
write it down.
You never said that.
Well, it's on tape. We're gonna find out afterwards after we're recording.
Every time I get with the wheel, I do something wrong. So.
So turning the corner, we have Turner turning the corner. See what I did there, master pun?
You're so
Big time.
tired,
Dude,
man.
But
I love it.
Turner is turning the corner because after the Amazing Race, he realized how out of shape he is and how unhealthy he is, and he lost more than 36 pounds since coming
Oh, shit.
back from the
What?
race.
Wait,
Yes.
do we have
What?
pictures?
Wait, but
So I was
he's
looking for
super
pictures.
fit.
He doesn't Turner? No, he wasn't fit on the race.
Oh, Turner. Sorry, never mind.
You're thinking
You're
Tucker.
Right. Tucker.
Dork.
Sorry.
So Turner, the one who just got eliminated. Turner, he lost 36 pounds. And he came back from the race, realized that he has to switch his health habits around, started running, and now he's running like 5Ks in like less than 20
Good for
minutes.
him.
Yes.
Whoa, that's
And I
cool.
wanted to share that. I just think that's really cool. He posted some stuff on his stories, but it went away, and I couldn't find any pictures or video. But
No
I
wonder.
think that's good.
That's
Pretty
right. It's Matt Turner. And it's like, I'm Turner. Who the who's
cool. See, I only. It's funny because I only knew him as Turner.
Yeah.
And then on the paper, it's like Matt. I'm like, who the f is Matt? Like. So
Oh, man,
alright.
good for him, dude. 5K in 20 minutes. That's legit, man. That's less than
Right?
seven,
That's like a
less than
seven-
seven,
less than-
7 minute mile, dude. That,
Don't
that's-
quote me on that, but I think it's like that fast. But like he's
That's booking it.
Which
That's
is
pretty
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it
cool.
was less than
Fast.
7
Really
minutes
fast.
a mile, I think.
But if you're gonna
That's-
go on Amazing Race, try to do that before you go on the Amazing Race,
Yeah.
not after.
It'll help. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
No,
not
that's
really
awesome,
fast.
bro.
That's
That's,
really,
that's
really,
really
but-
cool. I
Wait,
liked
before-
them, man.
Yes.
They're cool.
I like
They're
their
so
I like their
cute.
relationship so much. Their relationship was, but you know
I
what,
agree.
man? Like on the race, like they're so likable, but the race is so much strategy and strength and challenges that it just like fell out of their wheelhouse. I feel like they just didn't. It just didn't fall into their wheelhouse. But man,
Yeah.
the way they were with each other the whole time, you know,
Which-
one person wins the race at the end of the day, but to have a relationship like that, that's just really cool, man. I really like watching their
That's how I
relationship.
felt with watching you guys, man. You guys were so great to
Dude,
watch.
same
were
with you guys.
funny.
Dude, shut up. You got second
I
place,
hated
and
my
you said,
edit.
you said I would marry her all over again. I still remember that. I still remember it.
Oh, you did say
Loser.
that.
He also said,
But
Look
you
at
know
that.
we'll be
what's
trying for babies very soon. And
I was like, never mind. Some other
Let me
loser
continue
will do
with
it.
Turner. You know what? I actually thought Turner was gonna be a lot better because he
I
does
thought so too.
some crazy stuff with DIYs.
Yes.
Like I feel like he would
and
have been
and
able
they
to
killed it
solve
in task. It was their
everything.
navigation that messed them up. They
That's true.
horrible navigation. Getting from point A to point B is what got them eliminated. Look, they went back to the original city instead
Oh
of
my
going
God, and they
down the
got
block to the ice arena,
Eliminated.
and they got eliminated.
My gosh.
Elimination.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And-
go ahead. Just like
I mean, and sometimes like with you know, you need a little bit like I tell Alyssa sometimes. I told her on the race like, oh, actually, I don't think the cameras are on. So I said, I was like, Alyssa, your anxiety is your superpower. Like it's not a weakness. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of anxiety, something to push you further, right? They were sometimes you can be so chill, which is how I felt they were, Matt and Megan, that like you don't push yourself like scared, right? Like to where you're going. Sometimes it's good to be anxious. And before every you guys know how it feels when you line up. The anxiety that I felt was like before. Is my black eye showing too? Because I was just in jujitsu.
Yeah.
So
I thought you had
actually, I
makeup
didn't
on.
notice.
all right. Well,
You went
the
to
point is,
eyeliner. You went to a pirate party.
right?
Halloween.
just
Halloween
just one eye.
Just one
Just one. So my point is like before a jiu-jitsu match or before wrestling and stuff, I do a weird. Alyssa's never seen it. I do a weird like ritual of like I go, like I try to breathe and it's weird, but like, I would feel that anxiety, right? Sometimes I think that anxiety pushes you, right? And
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
sometimes you see many times on the race a very chill team doesn't get that anxiety that pushes them, right? And sometimes you need it. You need a little bit of
Yeah.
that.
I
forgot
agree.
who I forgot who it was. There's some really famous. I think it was a singer or something like that, or maybe a performer, and they were saying before they get on stage, they're actually really nervous, but you would never know. But that nervousness is what kind of always keeps them on top of their game, right? So I completely agree with you that
Yeah.
you got like that anxiousness, that nervousness is almost that drive
It's
to
healthy.
continue. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's healthy to have a certain level. It's healthy to have a certain
Yeah, like
level. You don't want to go
when they
too
were-
far.
Yeah, when they were far behind, they were just kind of like, "Oh, well, we're just having fun
Yeah.
doing this,
Yeah.
and this has
Right.
been great."
To an IKEA. They were given directions to an IKEA. I don't know how that happened. Maybe
That's
that's a little bit off there. So, wrong one. Boop, oh, sorry. And there you go. Me and Mike. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Michelle has another segment. Josiah, this one's called Oh, Look at These Two.
Happy birthday, man. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
we should have actually done Josiah's face.
Me and Josiah, yeah.
I just fly into Miami just for this one segment.
All right, you guys saw the Coldplay concert. You know that he sings songs to people based off of what he sees. So my segment is called Look at These Two. I'm watching the show and I'm like, oh, look at these two, what they're doing. And then in the Coldplay concert, he describes something of it while singing. So this is my segment. Look at these two. They stopped for friends, their hearts were true. 4 guys said thanks and quickly flew. Helping your rivals is how you lose your race. And girl, you better be glad it was your birthday.
Get her an album right now.
Guys, I did this 15 minutes before the show
Bro,
started.
literally 10
Double
minutes before the show.
Taylor Swift who? Taylor
Next
Swift
album,
who?
baby. Next album. What you got?
Next album. Oh,
Taylor
look at
Swift beat
this.
that right there.
The gym said champ, the ice said no. Each miss more tragic than the show. The girl scored quick, his eagle too.
Turns out the muscles were just for view.
Ooh, yikes.
Dude,
Can we
not
hear?
Taylor Swift. You're Slim Shady. You're not Taylor
you
Swift.
go.
If you want the smoke.
Hey, Joseph and Adam, I think have made this segment every single
Every
episode.
time. Can we just hear how you say the beginning in this video? It's really funny.
Look at Joseph. Joseph.
Oh, look at Joseph. Oh, look at Joseph.
I'm becoming Santa.
Oh. All right. Do you have one more, babe? That was really funny watching Joseph. 'Cause-
I wish Alex was in the chat. He's usually here, and I finally made one.
Oh, you
about
made one
him.
for him?
Of course.
Oh, look at Alex. Joseph missed 20, we laughed and we cried. Then Alex arrived and statistically died.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
The girls were gone, their tasks were through. Bro, even Kat gave up on you.
Statistically.
It's like in Finding Nemo.
Anemone.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh man, Joseph and Alex really had trouble with that task. That was really fun to watch though. And all the girls, like there was multiple girls that needed
They were
in their
badasses.
first shot.
First shot, that's right.
Christine and who else was it? Christine, Rubina's sister.
Natalie, right?
Was it Natalie? I think
Oh
Natalie got her second.
no.
There was
They
somebody
all
else
did
that got in
good.
their
I thought
first try.
Christine
Either-
shot it. When Christine shot it, it actually went through the person, through the cardboard, like right in his neck. And they were like, I guess we gotta count it.
I
She's
should
like,
kill them or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, get somebody in the goal. You'll see.
Oh man.
Wait,
that was
wait.
great.
The one that I really loved was Hannah. It's Hannah, right?
Yeah.
Hannah is
And her sister
the one
Simone.
that Simone.
Yeah.
So Hannah was like, "Oh, my sister Simone is gonna kill
Oh, yeah.
it. She's a dancer." That would have probably been me.
She did a split on the ice. Her legs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's like, I will show you dance. Yeah, she's like Disney on Ice out here. Dude, what I loved was the jerseys. I was like, these jerseys are so cool. They definitely got to keep them. They were custom.
they
I thought it
didn't.
was really cool.
So sick. So sick.
That's
They said that the names were Velcro.
Ah,
Yeah, they didn't get to keep them.
very cool.
All right. So Josiah,
Yes,
last
that's
time
me.
you were on, I did this, and we're
A
gonna.
wheel of Ropics, and I didn't know how to spin it.
No, we're gonna do this.
What are you doing? You told me you weren't gonna do it.
It's Lewis's top 5, baby.
You lied.
We are 1/3 in the season. 1/3 through the season. 1/3 or 1/4. 3 legs, 12 legs. 1/4 through the season, and we're back with Lewis's top 5. Let's go. At team number 5, Mike, can you put down the music? It's really loud in my headphones. How do you do it? Thank you. There you go. Wait, a little bit loud like that. Oh, that's perfect, Michael. And team number 5, we have Joseph and Adam. What did I write about Joseph and Adam? Yes, this team is high on my rankings, high compared to other teams. Honestly, you could put any team here at number 5 in my opinion. You could put Jack and Chelsea. You could put Izzy and Paige. You could put a lot of teams here, but I want to go with Joseph and Adam because how fun they are to watch. They are so fun to watch. They are like a marching band performing in the middle of a fire drill, dude. Like, it is insane. They are crazy. But for right now, they're team number 5. Let's see how they do in the future. Let's move on to team number 4. At team number 4, this team has a race average of 9. Race placement average of 9. Who am I talking about? Kylan and Taylor.
Let's go.
I got them at team number 4. Yes, I believe in this team. Kylan, I know he prepared. I know he's ready. I know he's a badass competitor. And then Taylor, she's a badass too. And don't forget, they got the express pass.
Autism / ADHD. How did
Bro.
I know that?
Rain Man in the house. Let's go to team number 3. At team number 3, we got Natalie and Stephanie in the house. But please, girls, stop writing down directions for other teams. You could have had that first place all on your own. Stop it. Move forward. Compete. You're team number 3. Now moving on to team number 2. Team number 2. Lieutenant Dine. Ice cream. Ice cream. You scream. We all scream for this team. These sexy brothers are my team number 2. And who is number 1? That's right. You guessed it.
Let's go!
Team number 1. Angela and her daughter. I forgot her. Lexi. No. Team number 1 is the Terminators. The team. Oh, I gotta press the Terminators.
Yeah.
That's right. Number 1, baby. The Terminators. The T1000 got nothing on the Terminators right here. They're giving away $5K like it's nothing because they got their eye on the prize, which is the $1 million. And it's obvious they gotta be team number 1 for everybody's list. And they're my team number 1. If you don't like my top 5, I don't care. Do your own. Have your own show. Holla. All right, I was a little sloppy today,
No.
but no, it was a little bit sloppy. But I had to. I literally did this like 10 minutes before we got on the show.
He told me he wasn't gonna do it.
I wasn't gonna do it. I didn't like it, but you know what? I said screw it. I'll do it.
What's
Hey.
crazy is there's one guy on Reddit right now that doesn't want the Terminators to be team number 1. They're like, I will make my own show. And
Yo, Josiah.
Wait, so you just made a really good point.
What?
I did forget that Kylan and Taylor have the express pass.
Yeah, and they've been a good team. They got stuck with a train delay. They were 9th place, right behind the middle group of the train of the last episode. They got a train delay. There has been no equalizer, but they've been navigating good. They completed tasks very well, and they have an express pass. Like for me, like I knew from the beginning they were going to be a great team. Right now, they haven't established that, but they're still in my top 5.
You know what? I'm hoping, which I think they will because they are very smart competitors. There's going to be an equalizer at some point that will bring them all together back again, and that's when they'll use the express pass to get to the front of the pack. And once they get to the front of the pack, they will stay in the front of the pack, I believe.
Boom. Next episode, we see a Rubik's Cube challenge. Do you know how to do a Rubik's Cube, Josiah?
dude, absolutely. I take the stickers off of it and then I put it back. I put it back on in order, dude. I've done that before. So yeah, that's my best attempt at a Rubik's Cube. I'm really good at that, dude. I'm really good.
Want to know something crazy? I wanted to learn how to do Rubik's Cube, and I was like, in the race, they would never do that. So I never actually practiced it.
That's the thing. You never know what's coming. That's what's
mind-blowing.
amazing about the race. It's like honestly, you never know what it's gonna be. It's crazy.
Yeah,
a
that's
Rubik's
gonna be
Cube,
good.
no.
And then we
Michelle,
also
do you remember when we were kids? I used to solve a Rubik's Cube back in the day. Me and Johnny.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, we
He's
get
smart,
it.
man.
You're, look at you.
we get it, Mike. She should have ran the race with you, bro. We get it, Mike. You play the piano.
Yeah. He's like, the Black Keys work. The Black Keys work. There's a group called the Black Keys.
Oh my
I
God.
think you clicked something.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Dude, I got
And
it.
next episode we also see Joseph and Adam doing something in
Oh
a
my
circus, throwing
God.
rings at each other, and Adam just ducking out of the way.
I love those two in the race.
You know what's crazy, man? I don't know how to juggle. I did not know how to juggle, and then I didn't know that you do this, but you sequester for like days in the hotel. I learned how to juggle in the hotel, waiting for the amazing race. Because, dude, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do.
Nothing.
So you learn how to juggle. So I'm excited to see them play that out. Like the whole circus thing is gonna be fun, man.
You want to know what skill Lewis really learned how to do? Take baths.
Oh, I did a
Bubble
lot
baths.
of bubble baths.
Make really good bubble
I
baths.
thought you were gonna ask me to twerk.
Oh God.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.